Florida, what are you doing?
Who are you again?
6969. Tell me about the aliens.
Nobody's gonna say anything.
We don't have a script.
Oh, sorry, did I not give you enough to go off of? What are you doing? I'm reading through the Uniform Code of Military Justice to see if there's any laws about a prior service member making jokes about the attempted assassination of a former president. Well, hurry up, I have some. Oh, give me a second.
I don't know why you're putting so much effort in. It's not like you could hear it anyway.
Jesus Christ. Actually, Jesus was more of like an I man, but I Vincent Van Noah guy. Man, I know they say your hearing starting to go with old age, but this is ridiculous. Next time a kid asks why you gotta wear orange when he go out hunting, I'm gonna show him this video. I think the best part of all of this is that it happened right before Halloween. Trump could go as Evander Holyfield. Only one problem with that, Evander Holyfield is black. Oh, that's the fucking problem with that? That's a fair point, Callie. I forgot it was Trump and not Justin Trudeau. My bad. Alright, enough. That's about all I can comfortably do on this topic without worrying my name's gonna pop up on a list. Coward. You're the one that brought Canada into this. You wanna be the name at the top of the next list of conventions? Yeah. You know what? Let's wrap it up. That's smart. What is this Chevron deference ruling? I didn't know gas stations had last names. Overturned it. That's a good call. I'm more of a Ford guy myself. Dude, he said Chevron, not Chevrolet. Okay, why didn't you like it though? It's been around for 40 years. Oh, I didn't know 40 years was old enough for you to care about. Jesus. That was supposed to be a joke about how all the presidents are older than color TV. Sure. Anyway, Chevron deference was undermining the authority bestowed upon me when the American people voted for someone else who then selected me with no other process. That's smart. Governor Redacted does the same thing, but the people who were voted in. I'm inclined to agree with you. Or at least 6/3 of you. Sorry. Old habits. For those in the room that don't know, not me, can you explain what Chevron deference is? Yeah, that's a good idea. You know how laws are written pretty vaguely? Right, so they can cover the greatest number of scenarios. I thought it was so we can interpret them however we wanted, case by case, and only prosecute the people that we actually wanted to prosecute. Nah, the quiet part meant to be quiet, Shaq. Either way, Chevron deference basically stated that the interpretations of certain vague laws were meant to be left to the experts and agencies within the field that the laws were written. Letting the experts in sounds like a good thing. I'm failing to understand where the problem is. The problem is interpreting laws is my job and I was getting bored. That's it. You've undermined a key piece of our system of checks and balances all because you're petty? I left Skidmore. Skidmore butt? Skidmore deference. Courts are still allowed to ask for input from expert agencies. Just calm down, okay? I have much worse news for you anyway. What? You remember when you were like super stoked about Trump getting convicted? Yes. Just for fun, I decided to give presidents absolute immunity. Excuse me? That kind of takes the fun out of breaking laws, doesn't it? That's why I don't buy moonshine from the store. Something about that threat of jail time, give it that extra kick. Hey, this immunity didn't work. What do you mean? Biden got COVID. That's still around? Biden or COVID? Yes. Stop. Explain this. What are the limitations of the immunity? I mean, clearly he doesn't have immunity at all. He just got COVID. Yeah, everybody knows you don't actually get immunity from those shots. I'd be careful saying that word now. Sticker Mule might send out another email. Oh my god, you guys are hella aggravating. Tell me about the absolute immunity of presidents. Fine, it only applies to actions performed within the constitutional powers as president. And those are? Vague and malleable. And since you overturned Chevron deference and there's nobody else that you have to get to interpret the vague parts of the laws. Ah, now you're getting it. Why aren't you doing anything to stop this? Do you know how cool absolute immunity is? I mean, I will do everything I can. Is stepping down one of the things that you can do? I'm inclined to agree with you. At least I'm inclined to agree with you. Or at least 5/3, sorry, 6. I'm inclined to agree with you. Or at least 6/3. Do you know how cool absolute immunity is? Do you know how cool absolute immunity is? I mean, I will do everything I can. Do you know how cool absolute immunity is?